Welcome to Minding My Money. I'm your host, Shawnee, and this is where the journey to financial freedom is real, raw, and a little bit fun. I'm sharing my wins, my lessons, and everything in between, $1 at a time. Now, before we jump in, let me say this. This ain't financial advice, just financial realness. Before we get into today's episode, take a deep breath and think about how far we've come in this season of hustle. We started with sweet dreams, chasing ambition while running on empty, learning how to hold onto vision when energy was low. Then hustling reminded us that every small job, every side hustle, every tired night built the foundation we're standing on today. And can't tell me nothing. We found confidence, blocking out opinions, trusting our path, and realizing discipline speaks louder than validation. Last $2 took us back to the broke but determined version of ourselves. The one who stretched pennies and kept faith alive. Then Bag Lady showed us the emotional weight behind our wallet. How guilt pressure and survival mode can hold us back until we choose to unpack it. And in You Don't Have to Call, we set boundaries, protecting our peace, our energy, and our budget. Each episode was another step in the evolution of hustle, from survival to strategy to self-respect. Now we've reached the moment where the grind meets growth, where we stop just working harder and start living wiser. Welcome to the grown era. Getting grown isn't about doing more, it's about doing it different. In the beginning, hustle was adrenaline. Now it's awareness. I used to think motion meant progress. Now I know peace is progress too. There's maturity in knowing when to pause, when to pivot, and when to protect your capacity. Getting grown means working with purpose instead of panic. It means choosing jobs that feed your goals, not drain your soul. And it means realizing the hardest worker in the room still deserves rest. Back then, hustle meant exhaustion that looked admirable. Now, it means strategy that feels sustainable. You see, growth changed my definition of success. So, no more chasing overtime for applause, no more buying things to look like I'm winning, no more equating struggle with strength. So, to me, success is quiet mornings, paid bills, and genuine laughter. It's building a life you don't need to escape from. And for me, that's the new definition, and it fits better than any designer label ever could. There was a time when I wanted people to see my progress, and now I want to feel it. And for me, discipline gave me that peace. It's showing up when nobody's watching. It's deciding to cook instead of DoorDash. It's walking past Target clearance aisles like, yeah, not today. Because ground discipline isn't about deprivation, it's about direction. Every no you tell yourself is really a yes to freedom later. We've all had financial fumbles, late payments, impulse buys, emotional spending sprees. I used to replay those moments like highlight reels of shame. And now I thank that version of me. She tried, she learned, she kept the light on when logic said they should have gone out. Getting grown means forgiving the one who survived. Even if she stumbled, she built the road that healed you walks on. So let's talk about soft era. So soft doesn't mean small, it means sustainable. I used to wake up already overwhelmed, and now I start my day with intention, with tea, prayers, and peace, and then productivity. The grown version is about rhythm, not rush. When you stop glorifying chaos, you make room for creativity. And when you finally slow down, You realize the money flows better when you do. This season taught me that budgets aren't boring, they're boundaries that protect blessings. Money maturity looks like paying bills before brunch, having a no ready when the temptation calls, and not needing to post proof of prosperity. It's structure over showmanship. It's letting your finances serve your future instead of your followers. When you manage your money like peace depends on it, it usually shows up. Comparison is the thief of contentment and the cousin of chaos. I used to scroll and feel behind, and now I scroll and get inspired. Because getting grown means knowing someone else's success doesn't cancel yours. You can still clap for someone else and still chase your own success. Social media doesn't show the sleepless nights, the debt, the doubt. So instead of chasing someone else's highlight, I honor mine behind the scenes. That's where the real growth happens. We don't talk enough about how good control feels. Not controlling people, controlling impulses. There's a different kind of joy in checking your account and smiling, and in leaving something unspent because you finally can. Restraint used to feel restrictive. Now it feels like power. It's freedom to choose, not fear of missing out. That's when you know the hustle has matured into wisdom. Every episode carried a lesson that matured my money and mindset. So, Sweet Dreams taught me to believe even when I'm tired. Hustling taught me that work ethic is a seed, not the soil. Can't Tell Me Nothing taught me to trust myself. Last $2 taught me resilience and gratitude. Bag Lady taught me to release what weighed me down. You Don't Have to Call taught me boundaries. And this episode, Getting Grown, taught me balance. And the thread through all of it was peace, because peace is the profit. Now we're here, and it doesn't mean we've arrived. It means we're aligned. Here is calm. Here is confidence. Here is clarity. Getting grown means preparing for the next season without panic. It means trusting that what's coming won't require you to shrink to receive it. Because after hustle comes healing, after grind comes grace, and after volume 2 comes Still I Rise. Volume 3 is about what happens when you rebuild with peace as your foundation, when you rise from lessons, not losses. So let's close out this episode and this volume. Take a moment to think about how your hustle has evolved. Maybe you save differently now. Maybe you spend with purpose. Maybe you've learned to rest without guilt. Whatever it is, that's growth. You're not who you were 8 episodes ago, and that deserves recognition. You've turned motion into meaning, so now breathe. You're getting grown and glowing while doing it. Thanks for tuning into Minding My Money, where every dollar has a story and every story brings us closer to financial freedom. If you felt inspired, learned something new, or just vibe with the journey, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and share it with someone who needs it. You can also catch more content and behind-the-scenes moments on YouTube and Instagram. Just search Minding My Money. Until next time, keep minding your money $1 at a time.